What's up everyone, and welcome back to 4K Friday. Today, we're getting into a war movie. Ridley Scott's 2001 Black Hawk Down war movies. There was a time when war movies was the rage in my life, probably the early 90s. This movie is one of my favorite war movies. It ranks right up there with movies such as Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, Saving Private Ryan, maybe even Tropic Thunder. This is a great war movie. It centers around the Battle of Mogadishu, Somalia in 1993. And whether you're a supporter of war films or not, it's hard to argue against how realistic this movie was. It is in your face. It is very graphic and at times brutal to watch. Politics aside, one thing the film does a really good job of is telling the story of the Army Rangers and the Delta Force members, and how well the story is centered around them, their heroism, and their bravery towards one another.
No one gets left behind.
You understand me, son? Yes, General.
I remember talking about this in my World Cultures class when I was in 10th grade, back in 1993. For a good 1 to 2 weeks, this is pretty much all we discussed in that class. The situation in Mogadishu was grave. This movie is based on true events, but come on, it's Hollywood. They want to make it entertaining. So I know a lot of people get upset because of some of the inaccuracies in this film, but we're not going to talk about that. We're here to talk about 4K. As I stated earlier, the situation in Mogadishu was grave. Rampant famine, violence, and control by the warlord Mohammed Adid created chaos in the region. Civil war has been raging for some time, so the United States Armed Forces decided to act by kidnapping some of his best advisors in hopes to slow down the conflict. It was supposed to be a 30-minute mission, but it lasted much longer. Things quickly spiraled out of control when a Black Hawk was shot down and all mission plans went out the window. For the next 12+ hours, the Army Rangers and Delta Force team members worked together to help each other escape this hell. This is one of Ridley Scott's best movies. In 2001, he was still in his prime, and the action and suspense was top-notch, and the visuals were stunning. He did a fabulous job showing the combat. When the bullets started flying, I swear, an hour of non-stop action ensued. Crazy. The cast is an all-star one. Josh Hartnett, Eric Banya, Orlando Bloom, Ewan McGregor, Tom Sizemore, Sam Shepard, and many others did a fabulous job portraying these chaotic events. I didn't even know, but apparently this was Tom Hardy's first role. Fantastic.
That way, I think!
This movie was actually released on 4K back in 2019. I presume this is the same transfer, and it's stunning. The opening skyline of helicopters is still one of my favorite scenes in the film. The effects were true to life, and it showed. The Dolby Vision really shows off on this disc. It's terrific. Day and night, it doesn't matter. It's one of the best transfers I've ever seen. The audio is top-notch. One of the best. Demo quality. The Dolby Atmos track is very engaging and makes frequent use of all speakers in your theater. Wall-to-wall gunfire whizzing by you. Helicopters and their deep rumble routinely blast through the room. Even when the film slows down, which doesn't happen until the end, the dialogue is fantastic. Very clear and precise. Hans Zimmer's score is equally engaging. It's one of his best. Upon popping in the 4K disc, you have two versions to select from, the theatrical and the 6-minute longer extended edition. I chose the extended edition since I grew up with the theatrical, but it's a little more graphic, violent, and there's some of the scenes are extended, such as the scenes on the beach. Special features are spread across the two included Blu-ray discs. The first disc includes 3 audio commentaries and a 6-part making-of featurette. Disc 2 includes more making-of documentaries, a History Channel exclusive about the real Black Hawk Down, questions and answers forums, deleted scenes, a music video, as well as an image gallery. Of course you have your trailers. It's a really fabulous 4K release. This is a must-own movie, not just for those who enjoy war movies, but anybody in general. You do owe it to yourself to at least watch it one time. This is a movie you need to watch. To see the story being told by heroes we don't know, it'll move you. And this steelbook is fantastic. Check out the artwork. Goggles. Inside, 2 Blu-ray discs. One has Josh Hartnett on it. Some goggles on the 4K disc. The artwork behind it. Pretty awesome. Though it doesn't actually say the title. It's weird. It says it on the side though. This movie's a 10. And this release is a 10 as well. Get it. Well, that's today's review. Come back again for another 4K Blu-ray review. We're out of here.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.